Good evening again, subscribers and viewers. Another interview with the unknown lawyer on an cartel case. The first interview was to say why cartel will not get released from custody and come to road. So he's gonna give us a little bit more highlight on why on cartel case why he cannot and he will not be free.
Freed or pardoned by the state.
Okay, go ahead.
Alright.
Ja Rastafari, people no see what go on pan what a go on. Welcome back to the channel Dancehall News and Reviews. And I'm Miffy telling about it, people. Yo, we have a man right here, so he might look disheveled and all of that, but the man a talk up the things them. And the man a say Vybz cartel will not be freed. He will not be pardoned by the state. The man forward for explain to we why Vybz cartel a got turn a prison till him rotten. Till him bone them turn white. Him now come a road. Well, that the man a say. But one thing for certain, the Gaza fans, them nah go like this. Them nah go like this. None time, none tall. Them a go dark out panda one people. Trust me, I don't know who this hombre but I hope him know say him a bite off way more than him can chew. Cause the Gaza fans, them a go get ruthless on him, You know that go already.
The system has it that the crime was committed. People have it that there was no body shown. We're judging it from a missing persons report. And from a missing persons report, you have to bear in mind, a lady went before the Supreme Court giving a statement that Clive Lizard Williams raped her off, to create a diversion in the system. That matter was thrown out by the Supreme Court judge when it went to court.
La-di-dee-da-di-da. People me a follow the case from day one, and the first time me I hear about the incident, that lady, that grape incident, I know about Vanessa Bling. Well, I don't know Gaza Slim. I know about her, and the fact say she say, yeah, Lizard did try Ray and Ray. Me know about that. Mbo say Lizard try rob her and sitting. But people, that was quickly dismissed, and we never heard about it again because she was gonna be brought up on charges. So she run left that. I don't know if a deal was cut. I don't know what happened, but she quickly disappear with that story. To be 100% honest with y'all, I don't know what this man a talk about with this story right here. So if anyone out there can concur, can verify this story, please do in the comments for me, because honestly, I have never heard of this before.
However, she was not charged for submitting a fraudulent statement to the Crown. Why? Because they know that this is what will create a diversion based on the time. So it goes back to time that is a factor. And a presentation done by the High Court and the lawyers.
Oh boy, you can't judge a book by its cover. Take a look at the man. Him look away, people. But he's articulating himself far better than any of these Gaza vloggers. Far better. The man way more intellectually inclined from what I am gathering compared to the Gaza vloggers. And I am not exaggerating, to be total honest with y'all. Him way more intelligent than the Gaza vlogger them. I don't know. I feel like it's the Twilight Zone. So basically, he must say charges would have been brought up on this lady for making a fraudulent statement. But based on the timeline, and them never want the distraction, them never charge her. They make she go her merry we and thing. You see me? That's what he must say.
Cartel will not be free and cannot be free. We have 1 foot at the Supreme Court and we have 1 foot at a Caribbean court. Thirdly, 12 days of cross-examination. The eyewitness told Mr. Tavares that for 12 days you're up here, all you do, they suggest to me, were you there? This is a high court matter and a high-profile case. I'll tell you as Jamaicans and to the world that it is the longest murder trial in the history of court system. As Capitorius matter never takes so long. And no other murder matter. O.J. Simpson matter wasn't as long as Cartel's matter.
This man right here, I don't know if him know him stuff, you know. Him sound like him know him stuff. I did not research it myself to know if it is the longest case or longest murder case in America and other countries. I know it is the longest in Jamaican history. But do bear in mind, he's comparing to O.J. Simpson and other people case when a fear, because Vybz Cartel case is not a one-man thing. You see me? Do remember that there were actually 5 men that were facing these charges, and 4 of them were convicted, 1 acquitted. So unlike say a Vybz Cartel by himself and the longest this and the longest that, is because of 5 defendants, people. It was 5 defendants. And as far as he's speaking on, you know, Tom Tavares and 12 days of cross-examination and the eyewitness, I say, where must say, boy, I hear them story there. I heard that before, and I knew for a fact that they did not break that eyewitness. Mr. Chow was not broken by the defense, and they had a lot of time, a lot of cross-examination. They brought in experts, handwriting expert to validate their claim that he tried to write this letter and stuff like that. A bag of things, people. I mean, at the end of the day, the man attack some things when I know are true, so I don't know if everything we must say are true.
So because it accumulates so much time and so much energy, a lot of people would not be following the system. And to see that there was evidence that was not presented to the jurors. There was evidence that a lot of people would have wondered why the court would have laid back on these telephone and graphics, that images of people being slaughtered like animals. These were not shown because it would have traumatized most of his subscribers and viewers at the time.
Boy, oh boy, I know the first time I hear about evidence that was so crazy the public could not see it. I have heard of it a couple of times now, and I don't know what to say. I'm like, there were more damning evidence, more graphic evidence. Like, I don't understand how way the juror them see. I don't know what was shown in the court, because obviously them never want the public to see certain things, saying it was too graphic and stuff like that. I don't know, people. Honestly, it sounds spooky. I know the first time I hear this, and this man just reiterate what people have said before, so I don't know where I get him information or him can corroborate him information and stuff like that. But Jah know, people. With all of that said, look at it now. Being that it seems like a lot of this evidence is now inadmissible or is totally missing. So when I really pray now, I mean, even if there's a retrial, not only will the public not get to see a lot of this evidence, quote unquote, the jurors will not see for the next trial if there is a trial. So, boy, oh boy, people, it's spooky and spooky and spookier.
So the court would have withheld these information. And fourthly, presenting a murder case and a trial, your throne speech should tell you, just like reading a book. You look through the cotyledon or the introduction of the book. It tells you what the title and everything, how much story, how long is what. This was not done by the lawyer representing Mr. Cartel. The lawyer representing Cartel didn't make 20% effort out of 100 to properly represent his client, because he did not have what it takes and the case was too high for him.
Well, the effort on the defense part seemed lacking, to be honest with you. Even back then I was saying, yeah, them never go hard enough, them never do enough. But looking back at it now, in retrospect, I can say hindsight is 2020, and I can see why the defense wasn't going that hard is because they really did not have a case. They did not have anything to really go hard on. That is why they were relying on trying to discredit the eyewitness, and when they were unable to do that, they fell back on corrupted juror, corrupted evidence. Not innocence, not innocence. technicality, saying, well, the juror was tampered with and evidence was, misused, misplaced, and misgathered. Them kind of thing that them are rely upon rather than relying on actual proof to say, look here, them innocent. Them have alibi, or the man is alive, or the man wasn't killed, or whatever the case is. They literally threw all of that out to go on technicality. So when you think about it, man, it's damning.
The judge was going to lock up Mr. Tavares. When he tell the judge, said his client was given the telephone by the police to make call and send text. He was showing prejudice to the judge. The judge, clever, and asked him, would all of this, Mr. Tavares, prejudice the case? And he said no. But yet he was pointing prejudice to the judge. If he had said yes, the judge would have locked him up. And the matter would have decided there. He would get a full-blown sentence. And he roll away with us. So it was only a strategy. The lawyers know that based on the evidence presented in the court.
As me saying, people, this man seemed to know a lot more than I do, because him talk about Tavares making a presentation or an argument to the judge that could have landed him behind bars, whether it's contempt of court or corruption. I say, I don't know what really go down. I don't know if this actually occur, but this man has said some stuff. I don't know if he's a storyteller, if he's just neatly putting this together and just having the right pieces, the names and everything. It make too much sense. When I say I make too much sense, so it's like, yeah, I want to discredit him, but I can't discredit him because the man has said some stuff was sound fully legit in our way, people. You see me?
They had nothing to do but wait and anticipate, because they know that when they go to the Supreme Court, only a mistrial petition they could have made to come back down here. Now that the matter will start over, it's a whole heap of waste of time. It's a whole heap of bureaucracy and cynicism that did not stir up in the first trial.
One thing for sure, he's 100 million trillion% right when he said that based on the evidence the lawyers knew, only one thing them could have do. I go to the appeal court and try to get a mistrial based on juror misconduct, tampering with evidence and stuff like that. There's nothing to prove innocence. The man them not have nothing for prove say them innocent. All them can do, I try to go on a technicality. We all see that, the blind see that, the deaf hear that, everybody know. Say that a go on pan what a go on. But you can't blame them because there are technicalities and loopholes in the law, in the system. And if it's there, why not try to use it? It's like a tax break, a tax code that's there for you to actually have tax write-off, or you can write off millions of dollars. You can buy a plane, or you can buy a certain vehicle and you can get it totally write-off, or you can donate to charity and get the write-off. Why not do it? Why not do it? You see me? It's there for you to do. It's up to you if you want to take advantage of it. So Vybz Cartel and him legal team, them are trying to use the loophole them that are there in the law. So we can't blame them. If it work for them, it work for them. You see me? That a go on pan what a go on. But as the man say, we know for a fact say it was a corrupted case, a dirty case from morning. I know that we're here with the possibility of a retrial. Well, he must say basically a retrial. He must confirm in a firm belief say a retrial. And he must say at the end of the day a lot of madness are come out now. A lot of bureaucracy, a lot of corruption and cynicism and them things they are going to come up now, because the man basically I say we are going to get for hear some things where you never hear before, because they might try to use the technicality. And we know say that because if certain evidence can't be used now because it was tampered with, it's like them evidence they never exist. If you can't get the eyewitness them to come testify, it's like them never exist. So them are bank on certain things, people. I hope them people them dead off and hope say the actual transcript them they get burned up and them don't have the transcript from the first trial for refer back to, and them don't have the eyewitness them, and them are hope and pray. Them are hope and pray.
And we need the DPP to really enlighten you Because if she carry this man as a crown witness, it goes to say how sarcastic and how evilous, wicked we think that a man could have done something in a group. Cartel matter, long and short, will formulate what is called the Anti-Gang Legislation Act, which is now in effect. So anything is done by gang can be easily dealt with better without the Anti-Gang Legislation Act. We were bundling like with the Dog Bite Act when they in effect in the 80s. Look how much people dog kill and dog bite up all picnic, all woman and kill them. Without the Dog Bite Act in effect, these people couldn't get anything. Now people get recognized when the Dog Bite Act come into effect. So the Anti-Gang Legislation Act that the cartel matter close up and formulate and brought before Parliament and pass the legislation. This will make things much easier.
The way this seemed to me, people, it's like that brother here was a liar. He was really in the justice system, and it looked like say, yo, he may take him run out, run out one part. I don't know if him woman left him or whatever him go through hard life. You see me, It look like him face some hard time and him lose a couple screws, but him still did it mentally. You see me, so him look away. But at the same time, him and a madman like that, and him have him intelligence, and he look like him go to school and him know the law, and him know him thing I don't know it look like. Or maybe the man just learn it off of the streets and him just that good at you don't know actually intaking and regurgitating knowledge. I don't know, but he might kick some facts, he might talk some things. Even when the man talk about legislation for dog bite and anti-gang, the man talk some facts, the man make you know, so watch ya. It's all about legislation for make things easier for prosecute criminals. And Vybz cartel case was a pivotal case in getting the anti-gang law for actually pass and stuff like that. So remember, Vybz cartel, a gang leader, them say him a the dan, him a the man, so he was the head of quote unquote this organization, or he's a part of another organization and as a top man. So a whole heap of things go on there, so people, and him a talk some things, as me say, will make a lot of sense, so the man know what him a talk about, even though him look like a mad head.
And I hope the young people in Jamaica work kangaroo and feel like they are mighty, they are God themselves, to put down violence, to put down gang man, to put down Dan man supremacy, to bring down things to a level where we can talk, reason, or argue about anything. A pair of shoes transform into a gun, and the man who brought him know that he was going to be beaten, because this appears as if it was something that is a tradition. They have done it over and over according to Gaza Slim.
Alright, Mr. Unknown. This is at least 7 minutes worth of interview, so we have to cut this one short.
Yo, I be interviewer. Oh, you gotta cut the thing short, Rasta. The man a talk, the man about to talk about Gaza Slim and something what she say like a ritual. The man them do the thing over and over. I would want to hear a lot more about that right there. Or you gotta cut the man off, brother. Boy, I swear, it's like the man was given a script and the man a go off script and you don't want the man talk about, and you cut off the man. This look like when the man interviewed Joe Biden and the man them gone off script, dog, and one of the agent them a say, yo, cut it. Yo. Boy, people. The OG attack still, I may agree with him, the youths them for put on the violence, put on the gang thing. Don't get caught up in a them thing because it's easy for prosecute now with the anti-gang law, so them can scoop you up. So you have to be careful who you par with, who you hang out with, who you drive around the place with. because they might be involved in things, and when them come for scoop up, when them do them evidence gathering, you might be caught on surveillance, audio, tape recordings, or pictures, or whatever the case, video. You might get caught up. You might just be hanging out with your friend them and really know about what them really are participating, or you might even know but really are engaged in that, boy. You G them where you grow with your family, your friends them, so you hang out with them, even though said them them not above board, but at the same time you not participate. But then you get caught on surveillance, you get caught up in a things, and when them come for scoop up, you get scoop up too. So you have to be careful who you are going to car with, who you are par with, who you are link with, because you can get caught up, definitely, people. So when the G talk to the youths, them a real thing, people. You can't go around it, you see me? So a mad move. Blessings and respect, people. Don't forget, remember, we're doing the 100K, that is 100,000 Jamaican dollar giveaway, you see me, to 3 lucky people. 50,000, 25,000, 25,000. You see me? Information in the description of this video. Click the link, watch the video, follow the instruction on how to enter the competition. Deadline, everything is there for you. So jump in, participate. If you feel you have a good story and you want to tell a story, all you have to do, as me said, the info today. Yeah, man. Back to school giveaway, 100,000. DNR News. Blessings and respect to all of the people we are tuning in each and every day. The captain of the Vulture Squad that talk to you. So what you do, big up on yourself. Drop some comment. Let me know one or pre about that gentleman here and the whole Vybz Cartel now come a road. Agree, disagree. You don't know. Drop some comments. Let me know one or pre. Blessings, as me say. The captain.